In case you missed it, Galatasaray, Liverpool, Champions League, round of 16, leg 1. Galatasaray 1, Liverpool 0. And what a fucking disappointment. Liverpool started off the game pressing really well the first 5 minutes, and then they kind of fizzled out. Going into the game, I thought Liverpool were going to win, but looking at what I saw today, I would be nervous for the second round, for the second leg, and just not good enough. Simple as that. Just not good enough. Just not Liverpool's day. I don't know if it's the Galatasaray's home stadium. The Galatasaray crowd were giving it to them, definitely. Very lively bunch, great atmosphere. And it's a great home game for Galatasaray, for sure. But Liverpool were just so poor in all areas of the pitch. They had a lot of chances in the first half. In the first 10-15 minutes, Galatasaray couldn't play their way out of their own half, and the pressing was really good. They created a lot of their own chances, but they just so bad in the final third and weren't able to put the ball away. After I think the first 15-20 minutes, Liverpool were just average, so mediocre. They didn't do much at all. The defense were very shaky. KONATE is just absolutely horrible right now. Like I wouldn't mind if he just not play. Like I take Gomez over KONATE at this point. Put Gomez at center back, Frimpong at right back. Every time when KONATE gets the ball, or when the ball is anytime when KONATE is defending, I just don't feel secure. There's so many open headers. Osimhen it was headers galore for them. If Galatasaray had a more potent header of the ball, they definitely would have scored a couple more goals than they did today. But yeah, the defense is just so shaky. Have absolutely no confidence in defense at this point. But KONATE, especially KONATE, it's such a drop off from last season. Last season he was a rock. This season is absolute liability. It's pretty hilarious to me that at one point Real Madrid was interested in him, and I think it would have been a great transfer for us if we just sold him to Real Madrid. But we desperately need another center back. It's such a disappointment we didn't get Gehi over the winter transfer window. Going into the summer, we absolutely need another center back, if not two more, just as backup for Virgil van Dijk as well. But it's not a good game. It definitely wasn't a good game. Second half wasn't great either. No real improvement. Galatasaray were the better team. We didn't deserve to win this first leg at all. Sloppy passes all over the pitch. McAllister couldn't string two passes together. Salah got taken off early. It was disappointing. No real standouts from the Liverpool team, to be honest. Aside from Kirkez and Mamardashvili, those were probably the two players who I thought did pretty well. But Kirkez got a yellow card pretty early on. He had to be subbed off for Robertson, and if it weren't for Mamardashvili, we would have been down 2-3 goals this game. But he played a really good game. Didn't make any mistakes. So, but aside from that, the rest of the team were just absolutely mediocre. So, yeah, hopefully Anfield will be a better result. Will yield a better result. Hopefully the team will wake up and actually learn how to pass a freaking ball and learn how to make good decisions in the final half. But I gotta give some credit to Galatasaray as well. They played a good game. They pressed well, which made it difficult for our players to function and to create. And they caused problems for our defenders, especially the balls into the box, the crosses, the corners, which is how they got their goal from a corner. And definitely, the defending from the Liverpool side, for balls coming in, there's plenty of room for improvement. There are so many open headers for Galatasaray, and I can't see them progressing too far in this competition if this type of defending continues. And please don't start KONATE anymore. Please. He's been bad since the beginning of the season. I'm actually not sure why he still continues to start games. I take Gomez over KONATE at this point. Kind of regretting that Liverpool sold Kwanzaa. He would have been... I can't see him doing worse than how KONATE is doing right now. And yeah, it's a shame that we have so little in the center back department and didn't really bother getting any replacements in, which doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a season's going too well at this moment in time. But fucking A, yeah. I don't know. There weren't too many chances in the game for Liverpool. Wirtz got a couple of chances at goal, and he shot them directly at the goalkeeper. There was an Ekitike 1-on-1, which the goalkeeper saved. Aside from that, no real threat from Liverpool's side. I have some player ratings that I'll go through, but definitely wasn't the best scores, I'd say. Hugo Ekitike had a 1-on-1. Great chance for Ekitike. Didn't convert. Did okay. Wasn't really impressive. Give him a 6. Salah wasn't really impressive. Got taken out early. No one's complaining about that. Didn't create enough. Didn't pose enough of a threat. A 5 for Salah. Wirtz missed at least 2 good chances. Obviously, coming back from injury is a little bit more difficult on flow, but didn't really impress. I'm gonna have to give him a 4. Soboslai, ever-present engine. Did a lot of good pressing as usual. Did his usual shtick, but nothing really hit it off for him, really. 6. Gravenberg, 5.5. He did okay, but just like the rest of the team, a little bit mediocre. 5.5 for Ryan. McAllister was especially poor today. A lot of misplaced passes. Gave the ball away a lot, and yeah, unfortunately, a 4 for him. Van Dijk, a 6 for Van Dijk. He definitely better KONATE. There was a couple of good defensive plays that he made, but not as dominant as his normal self. It's going to be a 6 for Virgil. KONATE, worst player on the pitch by a mile. Very disappointing. Shocked he wasn't taken off. Made so many mistakes, so many school kid mistakes, and he continues to make these mistakes. Yeah, like I said, I'm very surprised he's starting games and playing the full 90. It's a 2 out of 10 for KONATE. Gomez, he was okay. Can't cross the ball for his life. But defensively, made a few good tackles, but did get dribble past quite a bit. It's a 5 for Gomez. Kirkez, probably one of the 2 best players in the Liverpool shirt today. 8 out of 10. I didn't really see him make a mistake or haven't really set a wrong foot in this game. Very solid defensively. 8 out of 10 for Kirkez. Mamardashvili, same. 8 out of 10. Made some very good saves. Galatasaray would have scored a lot more goals if it weren't for the Liverpool goalkeeper. 8 out of 10 for Mamardashvili. Robertson, Gakpo, and Frimpong came on a bit later in the game. Not too much of an impact, but also didn't do horrible. 6 out of 10 for those 3. Man of the match, Osimhen. Ever-present threat. Set up the goal for Lerma. Or Lamina. Mario. I think that's the guy who scored. But yeah, Osimhen, man of the match for me. 1 assist, set up the only goal of the game, and seems like a very, very good player for Galatasaray. The fans seem to love him, and deservedly so. Great game for Osimhen, great game for Galatasaray. They deserve the win. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the second leg. Hopefully it'll be a different game for Liverpool at Anfield. But overall, very disappointing result, very disappointing performance for Liverpool. And let's see if the Reds can turn it around next game. Catch you all next time. Bye.